Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at some pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So
first carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk about is job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coach.
They put Kelsey in motion. In trouble, and down he goes. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the...
Brings up third down.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. A gain of 11.
Oh, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach...
And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be brought down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
Grab there by Hollywood Brown, and it seems like this was a move that kind of flew under the radar a little bit. Doesn't it seem, Mike? This is a guy that when he's at his best.
One thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll get about 8. Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to
like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lying.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. A short throw, taken in. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And the rush gets home.
Like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 4th and 1. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate successes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. It's always a little bit of a...
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Yeah. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the... Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes.
Going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback. The reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe there's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure. Has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to...
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole.
Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
Let's expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on it.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to be. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
Have regain the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming.
His number again, he's got 15 yards here.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kid, an elite receiver. If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defense.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later. We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback.
I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the touchdown, number 60. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Converting on 3rd and 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions. And yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready, it's 1st and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And Downing.
Running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage?
Stages of this first half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have.
First down, Raiders.
From 6 yards away. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those misses, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yards.
Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. It has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. A week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Bargain miraculous comeback.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. Now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
At the 13-yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. They get one behind the all-time record of 5. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Las Vegas, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. It's a pickup of...
And coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard. You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confident...
Among the best in the league. That is caught right side by Beckham.
Pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And Smith. 3rd and 2. Tungo Vailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
One of the needs somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That last sack is
2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 10-0
game here in the first half, and with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in. Anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistake.
In double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The matchup at MetLife Stadium. And then tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, it's down to the Lone Star State for an in-state battle. Texans and Cowboys at AT&T.
Talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him. You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page.
Tua to throw again. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Miami. Touchdown, Miami.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got to touch. Probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive.
Up to 9 now on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play.
The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught.
Tua gonna give it to Achan. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Once again, it's Achan. And they're gonna get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the meaning. Find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go. And
back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a... Now this time they'll look to throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first. On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here comes second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
There's some things to clean up, absolutely. Some of his footwork.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. A big play there for the Raiders. 39 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air.
Ball finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike.
Get back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that...
Oh, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yards.
Back to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. Oh, good kick. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead. They'll throw. It's Nix. Open is trapped.
Done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. Back to throw is Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up.
Near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Touchdown for him on the year. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to...
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards. And a
They're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page. This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid. Now it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down a quick...
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's into... They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Oh, he doesn't. A first down throw for Nix. This one to the tight end, Trot. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And 11 on the year. Big play out of the running game. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys...
That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead. Second down. Nix. That's caught right side.
Incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught on the right side. But this one goes through. And the Broncos are able to put up 3 and cut in. Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
Did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left. Do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Yellow. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete left side to Worthy. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. They get 10 yards up.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball.
Just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike.
1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversion.
Ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his...
From the shotgun, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Max Crosby, motor, 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, KC.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback.
KC. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes Greg a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball.
And 10. Now, faking the give. Open man, downfield.
Minute drill to complete perfection is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points. 5 to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. Really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll try to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Raiders has got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers.
Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
When you complicated about this play, Mike, that was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes.
The defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback...
15 left to go in the 2nd half. Take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He has been terrific. Over 100 yards.
I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And
1 minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Right back to Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly... I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. The control of this game, they just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And they'll get a few extra days to rest as they get the victory here on this Black Friday. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Could lead to an awful lot of L's.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards 61 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away.
Baker now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the set. That's complete inside the 35.
Drop, I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a...
And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together. If you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs, nice find there to continue the series. Okay, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Man here. Here's 2nd and 7. Complete out to the Millen with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question.
Love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to...
From the gun, Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely... The only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. From the 43. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks. Pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it.
Out on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane, and okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick.
And the Raiders get there and take him down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Matthew for the Raiders. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's it.
And goal. They'll run with Madison. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not... These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end it.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his...
The red zone, Mike, it's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to serve.
For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns.
Made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he won't. Cousins gonna throw. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he will work this down inside. Got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you take.
Throwing now, Cousins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards.
The defense is just going to have to find a way, Mike, frankly, to just make this more challenging. It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just...
Oh, how about that hit? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they...
On second down, Cook. And he's going to have a... They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And this drag in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said...
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Toward the middle. That one caught by
over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you. That's what every defense... Because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to put...
The pressure gets there and good. And the Raiders are going to open up a two-touchdown lead, 24-10. Cousins going to throw. He'll look London's way again. Just complete again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold it. Here is try to recover an onside kick.
Recovery doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot. That play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates the Raiders.